I'm having troubles with my memory cards. Alright, what was this about? Alright, so last weekend me and Arta went for the winter sea trout and salmon again. Tough weather as always, looks like it's a new normal now. It was raining the whole time, pretty tough conditions, couldn't film with my main camera again, but surprisingly enough water clearance was pretty good, so fishing conditions wasn't too bad, it just was bad to be outside. But we checked 2 spots, we had no bites unfortunately, and we ended up the day with tears in our eyes. Mr. MVP had a trip too. He went to the different spot, he had a bite and he caught 1 fish. So congrats to him. Mr. MVP strikes again. Now about the boots. Around 7th time maybe I went out with the boots. Throughout the day I felt pressure on my right toe. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it because I thought that my feet is just slipping in the boot or something is wrong with it, and I just kept fishing and went through the day without thinking much about it. The next time I went out fishing again, I felt the same sensation, and somewhere half through the day I went to the shore, I took off the boot and I just put my hand inside it to check what's happening, and I felt a huge bump in this spot over my right toe. It was pressing on my toe and that's why it was hurting. It was around this size, and the boots had no mechanical damage whatsoever. They looked pretty much like these looks now. Everything was intact, no scratches, no open areas, nothing wrong with the boot. Everything was fine. On the inside everything was fine also, only that huge bump on this area. And the only reasonable explanation I could give is that there was a collection of sand that went through these holes for draining the water out of your boot, and maybe the boot was missing some kinds of inside stitching that's supposed to prevent that happening. I'm not sure about that, but that's my only explanation, because the boot was perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. So I contacted the seller, told them about the problem. They said send us the boots, we'll inspect them and we'll give you the answer. I sent them the boots, they inspected it and they said they're gonna send them to SIMMS for replacement. It took some time because it was around Christmas and New Year, so nothing was really working. It took a few weeks, but SIMMS responded and they said yes, there is some kind of a flaw. We are giving you a store credit of the sum you paid for the boots. So basically they gave me back my money and I could buy anything I want. I could have bought a different model, but I've decided to get the same boots and test them further and see if anything like that happens again or any other issues appears, and I just wanna know how long I can wear them. So I got the brand new pair. Oh, it's not brand new anymore. So far so good, nothing wrong with them. So the moral of the story is that these things happen. I work in production myself and failures do appear. But what's most important is how the manufacturer deals with them. And in this case, SIMMS dealt great. They inspected the boot, they said it's their problem, not mine, and they gave me the money back. That's how everything's supposed to be handled. And I know for a fact there are companies that would tell you that it was too long, you had them for, I don't know, half a year, you maybe fished too much or whatever, and it's your fault and we cannot do anything about it. But SIMMS didn't do that. They acted like they supposed to do, and I'm happy they did. So that's the short story about the boots. I wanted to let you know. And as I told from the beginning, if anything happens with the products that I'm reviewing, I'm gonna let you know about that, and I'm not gonna hide the negative information from you. And I just wanna be clear that SIMMS or any other company for that matter is not paying me anything to do these videos or talk about their products. It's just what I do. So let me know in the comments below if anything like that happened to the boots you're using or anything you're using. It's really interesting to know if I'm the only one or there is more issues like that. Also, if you haven't seen the initial boot review video, the link is right here or here. not sure about that. So keep fishing, don't be afraid of bad weather, and I will see you soon. Peace.